Why David Warner should drop down to number 3. David Warner's low strike rate. It is very surprising that David Warner is not himself in this World Cup. Usually, Warner is very flamboyant, and extremely successful in putting the pressure on the opposition. On the contrary, he has been very quiet in this World Cup, and seems to be struggling. He has scored 281 runs in 5 matches at an average of 70.25. Although his average is on the higher side, his strike rate is 76.99, which is not up to par for modern-day cricket. He is chewing up more deliveries than the run he makes, which makes it difficult for other batsmen in the team, especially when they are chasing high score, like the match against India. He should at least play run-a-ball innings from now on if he is to remain in the opening slot. David Warner has the potential to accelerate. We have seen in the last few games. When the required run rate is 10 plus per over, Khawaja is not your man. On the contrary, Warner is. So, even though Khawaja plays an innings like Warner is playing in the last few games, the team has a good chance of chasing the target successfully, as the bowlers will be tired. Meanwhile, Warner will be fresh and ready to unload his fireworks. Khawaja's form as an opener is sublime. Ever since Khawaja has batted as an opener, his performance has been off the charts, scoring 6 half-centuries and 2 centuries in just 12 innings. He is the main reason behind resurgence of the Australian team. Quite honestly, he single-handedly instilled self-belief in the Australian team. Now, the situation demands him to be back in the top order, and make this team even stronger. Warner's current batting style suits the number 3 position. When you think of the ideal number 3, you have 3 things in mind. The batsman should be technically sound. The batsman should be able to construct an innings when the team loses wickets early. He must also be able to play the new ball well, and he should also have potential to accelerate the innings. Warner is fine on all 3 counts. If Khawaja falls early, he can play the way he is playing now. If Khawaja plays a long innings, Warner should awaken the lion inside him and bring in his well-known power hitting from his wide array of arsenal. Khawaja brings a different flavor of technique alongside Finch. Khawaja plays the ball late and plays along the ground, which is very useful to counter swing bowling. Compared to Warner's style, he is more four-fronted and the contact point is little ahead than the contact point of Khawaja's bat. Should the ball swing, then Warner will be in huge trouble. Furthermore, his batting style complement Finch's batting style, which almost similar to Warner, with such a different style of batting. His way of batting reminds us of the classic textbook shots we used to study when we were learning cricket, and is very rarely seen in the modern-day cricket. Warner has already got the feel of the English conditions much better than Khawaja. Warner stayed in the crease longer than anyone else amongst his teammates. So, in crunch situations where the team needs a player to get going from the first ball itself, Warner would be tailor-made for this stuff. He has both 6 hitting capacity and the familiarity with English conditions.